Hi, everybody, and welcome to the second January 2020 podcast of The Real CD Show. My name is Chamberlain Burke.
And I'm Devlin Burke.
And if you heard our podcast last week, you heard us mention that we're devoting the month of January of this year to the rock band Fall Out Boy. And this week, we were fortunate that today, January 16th, is the 5th anniversary of the 6th studio album by Fall Out Boy, that being called American Beauty, American Psycho. What was unique and really creative about this album is that it drew a lot and references a lot to Hollywood TV shows and movies. For instance, American Beauty was a movie, American Psycho was a book and a movie. And a lot of the music had some references or some samples from that. So, for instance, the song Centuries, has the sample of the song Tom's Diner by Suzanne Vega, and which was re-recorded by singer Lolo. The song American Beauty, American Psycho samples Motley Crue's song Too Fast for Love. My favorite of this album, the song Uma Thurman, references the actress Uma Thurman, who gave her permission. And it also has a quick little clip, sample of the theme song from the 60s TV show, The Munsters. And the American Beauty half of the title came from the album by the Grateful Dead. So there's a lot of references and a lot of, not collaborations, but just a lot of references and a lot of kind of borrowing samples from different things. So Devlin, tell me about, and tell us, what you think about this album, what your experience has been with it, and what songs you like from it, and anything else.
I like this album. It's definitely within, maybe they have about 7 albums, so I would say it's probably in the top 5 for me of Fall Out Boy albums. I'm not a big fan of the singles. I like more of the B-sides, some of the lesser known cuts off of the album. People, if you have not heard Novocaine, you will thank me. Just go and YouTube it or stream it, however you get music these days. Buy the album. I like that one too. There's another song, Twin Skeletons. That's a haunting song, powerful vocals by Stump.
What do they have? Do they have ballads on this album too, right?
They do. The Kids Aren't Alright, Jetpack Blues. 4th of July is a very arena ballad type of song, and Favorite Record is another one. And I feel their ballads do not get talked about enough. So Centuries was a single, so was Uma Thurman, along with Irresistible. Irresistible was amazing. Like I said, this album for me is, they did a very good job with this musically. I thought it was very intense. American Beauty, American Psycho, which is Patrick Stump's favorite, the one you were talking about. Mm-hmm. That I can see why that's his favorite. It is so intense and it is so fast. And
do you know or think whether he liked it because of the title or because of the sound? Do you know anything about what he liked?
I think it's the sound. I know he said in an interview somewhere that it not only is it artistically interesting, but it's really fun. It's also really fun. Oh, really? So I think it's the energy you get from it when you perform it live. That's probably what his favorite thing is about it. And then I think and then we were going to talk about some of the commercial performance.
Yeah, I mean, American Beauty, American Psycho debuted on today, the 16th, at number 1 on the Billboard 200 with 192,000 first week sales. And then it became Fall Out Boy's 3rd number 1 album and 2nd highest sales week behind Infinity on High. So the song the album did have a commercial success. I know that a lot of people that we know have, the songs like Uma Thurman, it's just a quirky little song. The song itself is good, and then it's got the little catchy Munsters sample in it, which just makes it fun. It's more of a fun kind of. The singles are a lot of fun. So if you haven't checked this out, we highly recommend it. It's well worth it, as Devlin said. Novocaine is well worth the time to go listen to. But it's well worth checking out and celebrate the anniversary of this particular album. Is there anything else you want to say about that? Yeah.
Okay. We do have another note to pass, my rock and roll brothers and sisters. We've lost a great hero today. About 10 days ago, we lost Neil Peart from Rush. He was the drummer and the main lyricist, as most of you know.
He also drummed with the Buddy Rich Band and Vertical Horizon. This was a sad passing of someone who left us way too soon, and someone who will be sorely missed. Rush is a great band, and a lot of that was in thanks to Mr. Peart. So on your way and best wishes. That being said, this is the wrap-up of the second Real CD Show podcast, and my name is Chamberlain Burke.
And I'm Devlin Burke.
Have a great one, and we will talk to you next week. We want to look more into the Fall Out Boy discography. Have a great time. Have a good rock. Rock on. Bye.